Shulk was really feeling the food there. What is up, guys? Orange91 here, and welcome back to another episode on, of course, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in the last episode. Oh yeah, we did the Ascension quest. We did the Ascension quest, I believe. I think that's what we did in the last episode. No, we already did the Ascension quest. In the last episode, I think I remember, we did the Unite the 7 Napon. We got to upgrade Noah's weapon, and that's pretty much about it right now. So right now we don't have much right now, but we're doing some more quests, and we're gonna be trying to perform some more Ascension quests in the meantime. Oh, we should actually
next on the list.
Talk things.
You've got to take regular breaks.
All right, so let's get to talking. Eye patches.
About that thing.
Bleh. I know these eye patches are necessary, but they really mess with me while fighting. I get you, Xenolove. I love so much depth perception. I just can't get a good bet on the enemy sometimes. Granted, but if we're trying to get close to the Mobius unseen, there's really no other way. For sure, until Monica gave us these, the Mobius knew every single thing we did almost before we did them. The ambushes that awaited us at Colony 4 and Lambda prove it, yes. Well, except that we were safe while in the Black Fog. Sure, but we can't stay hidden inside the fog forever. Right, we never know when an annihilation event might occur. It's too dangerous to risk it. Yeah, I know. I'll keep my eye patch on. Even the lost members don't wear theirs 24/7, right? I'm sure there'll be times when we're safe to take them off. Glitter radishes.
This reminds me.
You see glitter radishes growing all over the place in the Forest region, huh? Yeah, no joking. At first I thought it was just some kind of weed. That offensive against radishes everywhere. Glitter radish is not only delicious, but also cover all bases nutrition. The misapprehension is understandable. They do tend to spread like wildfire when they're in season. Ugh, that brought back memories and not the good kind. You use these glitter radishes quite a lot in your cooking as well, don't you, Manana? Very muchly. Glitter radish even an aesthetic appeal, making for very good and versatile ingredient. Only need peeling as skin is tough, and also to take out stringy bits. But after boil for a few hours and be sure to train off scum layer, then yes, very tasty. Sounds like a lot of hard work for a radish. Want to eat but tough to eat, this is what Manana called dilemma. Doesn't bother me, I'm a simple man. If it's good, I'll polish it off. The knife can take peeling duty if not have to work for joy of eat, the pleasure much diminish. What? Jeez, can nobody take a joke these days? Collectopedia cards.
This reminds me.
So Alexandria came up with the Collectopedia cards, right? She said she got it implemented by a console. I'm a bit surprised she managed to get approval from him for something like that. I suppose there are all sorts even among the consoles. There are some like K at Colony 4 who treat the soldiers like tools. And others like at Colony Lauda who allow the commanders to exercise their judgment. Still, bottom line is, there would be no Collectopedia cards without Alexandria. I just have to wonder how she managed to persuade her consul to sign off on it. That's Alexandria's gift. Makes me scared to think what depths lie behind that smile. Potato lovers.
This reminds me.
Anyone else get the feeling Colony 9 folks might be eating a bit too many spongy squads? Seems to me like they really fell in love with them. Yeah, they seem to be always eating them. Eating them's one thing, but did you hear him talking about saving Ionios with them? Isn't that what we're doing too, curiously enough? Of course it's not, or is it? Well, if anything else, spongy spuds are helping ease the food shortages so people don't have to eat so hard on the resources. And if they don't have to fight, isn't that saving the world? And in some sense at least. Don't get me wrong, I'm not arguing with logic. I'm just trying to point out that there's an important point you're missing. And that is It's this. Eating nothing but potatoes is boring as all get out. Manana cannot take that lying down. Potato cuisine contain hidden depth and amount of possible variants so high it's practically endless. With wings of Manana at spatula can eat potatoes all life and never not be satisfied. Well, I dare say this might just be Manana's time to shine then. Seeing as how that lot always basically just steam their spuds, I think that might be a mercy. Manana will get on case immediately. Time to save the world with potatoes is now. Irritation.
Right then, strategy meeting.
I'm probably just imagining it, but does Colony 4 not feel a bit tense to you? I noticed that too. Maybe something happened. I've heard that procurement of supplies ain't going so well. Not having what they need when they need seems to be an ever-present problem. Yeah, that would explain why they're so moody. And who's in charge of that stuff again? The pre-comment division. We met its leader, Solon, remember? Solon was a big help to us before. Let's talk to him when we're in the vicinity. Exhausted supplies.
Right then, strategy meeting.
We heard that Anapa and Colony 4 ended up running away. The one in the maintenance and development team, right? I wonder why. Maybe just couldn't be ours with the job anymore. Happens. Putting aside job satisfaction for a moment, nobody seems to know where this Nuppan's gone. That's worrying. I hope they're not in trouble. Let me guess, now we go to the maintenance development team and ask around? Good idea, the team's headed by Denzel. Seems like a good place to start. Dorn and Bam Bam. City discontent.
We need to lay all this out.
It's understandable that people are stressed and worried what with everything that's happened. But the city folk are really starting to get up in arms about it. I guess raids were normal for us back in the colonies. We just took that kind of thing for granted. To them, fighting was something that had happened on the outside. You can understand how seeing one of their fundamental beliefs shattered is going to cause some unhappiness. Suppose. But then you've got those conservative types who are already afraid of this kind of thing. Seems like they're already in a state of panic. You're right. Everything feels quite precautious right now. I hope everyone in the city's okay. Should we maybe talk to Monica and Travis about it all? I think we should. I hope we can do something to help. Choices.
Let's bounce.
Whoa, okay. Excuse me. Am I right in thinking you're the Ouroboros? Sorry, who are you again? Oh, I do beg your pardon. I'm the Castle Inspector, Ulrich. I've been looking everywhere for you. Wait a sec, have I seen you somewhere before? Maybe Riku's still have a seat, but Riku's certain he's seen you inspecting in Colony 9. Is that so? Do you not remember the faces of your own army's officers? I suppose not. Oh, don't worry about it. You said you've been looking for us? Yes, actually I had a favor to ask of you. Oh yeah? Inspect the colonies that aren't bound by flame clocks. Yes, I just want to check on how the colonies without flame clocks are coping. Just to see if the soldiers are adapting to life without a flame clock and console. That's great, but what do you need us for? Surely officer rank comes with an elite bodyguard or two. No, I was hoping you could fill rather a different role. Now that so many colonies have been liberated, our old methods of observations aren't quite as effective. You see how we can't just stroll into an agony colony and casually observe, right? But if your boys show up, then you'll be warmly welcome, I'm sure. I guess. So what do you say? Would you help the castle, and not only that, but support the people living in the colonies? Okay. I believe you about supporting the people. Everyone else okay with it? Then we'll do it. I'm so grateful. Which colonies are we to survey? I assume random choice would be very effective. Right, I was thinking we could start with Colony 9. Oh? Somewhere Ultra it's been to inspect before. It might be the colony that felt the effect of its liberation harvest. What do you think, Orch? No objections here. We'll go and talk to Kai once we've got everything ready. The new inspector.
Always nice to see a new face.
Fighting by your side is an honor.
Let's have Ethel come in.
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
Oh, that's right, there's no training in this
Alright,
one.
let's get going. Time's a wasted.
Another step forward.
I thought the castle would always stand strong no matter how many assaults from Agnes it took. But all it ultimately took was a small squad of soldiers. Those old boys are another level compared to us grunts.
These are lying around everywhere.
Let's actually go to Borealis right here.
Do exactly as I say. Might as well, yeah?
Big responsibility.
Colony for command. The commander would come here often when she needed to think. She told me her favorite thing in the world was the view of Colony 4 she got from here. We vowed to follow her in the ends of that world. That's the kind of person she was. Ethel will always be our commander. I can't imagine anything else. I'm sorry, Borealis. I don't know what to say. Sorry, guess I must look pretty pathetic to you right now. Say, do you reckon you could do something for me? Yeah, of course, anything. Can you take me to where the commander had her last battle? Bolearis, that's... Yeah, we can take you. But she's right here! Okay, this is weird. Let's take somebody else in. So, this is kind of a bit of an odd show.
It's my job to blaze a trail for you, Dad.
I think we should be able to fight X somewhere in Origin. We should probably go there now. Oh, looks like there are monsters here. We got some Turkins. That's Ethos Ferranus. Hold up a minute. Who's that lot over there? Got some Turkins here. What are those Turkins up to? Are they taking over the Ferranus? What? Bolearis, wait! Get away from that Ferranus! How dare you defile Commander Ethel's resting place? I'll tear you all to pieces! Wait for us. Let's fight together! Learn your lesson now, you feather menaces. So we're down, Bolearis, if we lose you too. Just tell me one thing. How did the commander die? She fought with everything she had to settle things with Camaravi. Not even Mobius stealing her flame could shake her will. She was so noble. I felt like I was looking at the sun. She was so glorious. I see. Thanks for telling me. She fought true to herself to the bitter end. Well, then I guess I have my own fight to fight. I have to defend her legacy. Let's get back to the colony, Bolearis. Everyone's waiting for you. Right. Back to the colony. Hey, it's me. Call the squad captains to the council room. It's time to resume the meeting. You've got this. Will you join us? You don't have to do anything, just observe. Yeah, sure. First you run off, and then you resume the meeting like nothing happened? What are you planning at, Bolearis? I'm sorry, everyone. I'll explain everything later. But before that, there's something I've got to say to you. And you'd better come out and say it. Okay then, listen up. I, Borealis, hereby resign my seat as lieutenant and take on the role of acting commander. What? What? You can't just... Wait a second, what did you say? What do you mean, acting? Maybe I can explain if you shut up for a minute. Look, I'm not cut out to be commander. You said it, not us. She's the only commander we'll ever have. I know you'll probably think so. It's Sparket, I agree. The colony floor won't last much longer like this. We cannot lose the colony, Commander Ethel left in our hands. So I'm stepping up in her place to lead this colony. We certainly need someone who can command us all, but... And what's with this acting idiocy? It's not the magnificent announcement you seem to think it is. You're joking, right? Sorry, Dazzle, but I'm deadly serious. I know some think I'm not suited to the role, but I can't hand it over to anyone. I don't see a problem with it. I didn't think you'd be on board with this, Maxie. Ethel had an energy that we lack. And that energy is what led us to get to silver in 3 terms. I can feel something similar from Borealis now. I think it's a good direction to go in. Looks like our maverick loose cannon has mellowed out. I learned that you have to change if you're going to survive. You have to learn to accept anything. We need to bring our colony back to the top. That's what you're saying, isn't it, Maxie? Well, I suppose this is way better than some intramural yarn fest to decide her successor. Decisiveness was always one of Ethel's colony force precepts. Well, now that you've declared yourself, I hope you'll be up to the job, acting commander. You mean? Now that we're all agreed, you better start ordering us around, acting commander. Yeah, I'll take care of everything. There we go.
I see some relations have changed.
Commander follows in her footsteps. But Ethel's here, though.
I see some relations have changed.
Alright, let's see, what's up next? Let's actually go, that one. Let's take, Nia into the fray, and let's explore Ionia. I know a few locations that we can try.
And we will build the future.
And I pressed up that again. Okay, if I remember correctly, we need to head on over here to the Florinus region. And I believe there has to be something here. The Sophronia tree, got it.
Ah, the scent of Sophronia. This takes me back.
Takes you back? You mean you know what this is?
Yes, of course. Sophronia trees used to grow in the world that I came from, you see. Huh? For real? So that's where Sophronia trees come from. Who'd have guessed? That's not all. What you call the Orion Mountains came from my world too. What? Seriously? I always thought they were funny-shaped mountains. I mean, now they're mountains. Back then, they weren't so picturesque. Are there more places like this? Stuff that we don't know the true origin of? Actually, yes. In fact, I dare say, pretty much everywhere you've seen till now.
Makes sense. If you hadn't been here, we'd have just walked right past like it was no big thing.
I suppose it's good for you all to know about how things were in the old world. Well, now you've got all this new perspective, why not have a look back at the path you already traced?
Looking back at where we came from, that could be a really valuable experience.
Yes. Please, give it some thought. The path that you're on now will lead you to the future that you've dreamed of.
Nia's memories.
playing the ether here.
Let's play some ether. Monado. Alright, the next one has to be somewhere around the Pentelius region. Tower camp.
Those empty ruins.
The ruins of what was the city of the first world.
Nia? Everything all right?
This place you call Mac the Wildwood. Do you know anything about all the ruins and things scattered around here?
No, to tell the truth.
I never paid them any mind, I guess. But now you mention them, they do seem pretty weird. Oh. Hey, is this also related to stuff from your old world, Nia? That's a good guess, Senna. Not quite right, but you aren't far off.
Please, explain.
All right, I will. This is probably something you ought to know about. I told you before about Ionios' creation, right? Well, what I'm about to talk about goes back much further into the past than that. You mean, when the worlds were one? The people of that time had access to absolute power, using it to create and enjoy a flourishing civilization. But in the end, they started to fight each other for control over that very power. And because of that, the power became a calamity and ripped the world in two. What we're looking at now is the remnants of the destruction that humanity has wrought. So the true meaning of all this ruin is to stand as a monument to the history that created this world.
If you really think about it, we human beings are the cause of all of it.
I don't get it. Why fight till everything burns? The answer is because they were afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of ending.
Ending.
All life, all civilizations and cultures, everything comes to an end in time. Of course, humans are part of the world too. We can't escape that rule either. But people never stop looking for a way, even if it means going beyond the rules. Eternity. That's what they were searching for. Eternity. If the present moment carries on forever, then the end will never come. That's eternity. With that, the miserable decay that you're looking at now would never come to pass. I think you probably all know the rest of the story already. Why this world that we're in now is called Ionios, the realm of eternity. Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did back then.
But, I mean, even though they were longing for eternity, to sacrifice so many lives to achieve it, it can't be right.
I agree. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone. But we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. That's what it means to live, right, Nia?
Yes, exactly right. That must be clear to you all now. You should hold on to that vision of life. Cherish it as you go forward. Keep that in your heart so that you never repeat the mistakes of the past.
Nia's memories. Next up is the city. The Ouroboros stone cage. The object on display upon this plinth is the very first original Ouroboros stone cage. It is important to note that initial designs for the moment are said to have included a statue of a seventh founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the seventh founder's identity, and it is possible that this is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the seventh founder.
Your Majesty, there you are.
Please, it's Nia. You aren't used to it yet, are you?
I'm sorry, Please forgive me, it's just...
It's fine. I may have taken my teasing a step too far there.
I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but...
Yes?
It's just... You're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you. And now you're just traveling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange.
Could it be that it just hasn't sunk in yet? I see. Well, it's the same for me.
What?
I'm sure I've told you this before, but please indulge me. While I was asleep in the Cloud Keep, I was getting information about what was happening in the world. So I knew long before that you were not M, but an independent being called Mio. But it was nothing more than information. I wanted to truly know you more than anyone else. But I couldn't touch you, couldn't make contact. I felt so close to you, but you were still this distant, far-off thing. It was so frustrating. But right now, you're so close, I can reach out and touch you, speak with you even. I never thought the day would come. It's a truly strange feeling.
It's the same for me.
Indeed. It's amazing, really, the way things worked out, don't you think?
For sure. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. Sometimes a small pebble starts the avalanche, which changes your whole future. Don't you think?
No, I don't think you can put it all down to chance.
Huh? What do you mean?
I think we met because we were supposed to, Mio. It was meant to be. Because, to me, you're...
Hey! Mio! Nia! We're heading out soon, guys. Get a move on or you'll get left behind. Okay, we're coming! Shall we go join the others?
Sure. Let's do that.
Mio? Yes?
I'm really glad we got to talk like this.
Yeah, me too. Nia.
Nia's memory. Recognize that statue, Nia? Alright, let me see on the map if we have missed anything else around here. What about the accession grounds? Oh, there's something right here. Death's door.
Haven't been here for a while.
I can't wait
Agnes
to see the look
are
on
being
Gondor's
untrustworthy
face
as
when he
usual.
sees you.
I haven't got a clue what's going on in their heads. Shh, do you really think it's wise to be speaking like that in their territory? Seekers, rumors. Have you heard about those crazy strong guys? The ones that were locked up in prison for yoinks? Yeah, I did. The guys over in international security run ragged if they ever managed to get out.
I should write this all down.
This is just the kind of time I like those guys to be here, but alas. Tomura, Zero, and Jiro are locked up deep inside the prison after all. They won't be seeing daylight anytime soon. Hey, did you hear Agnian arranged us a boat to the city? I heard. Some guy's called Seeker, right? Why did he go and do something for us that would benefit him in a way?
And now we know things.
Oh, what do you plonkers want now?
Hey, come on. Don't be like that. We're just here to say hi.
Huh? What's that? You got time on your hands, have ya? Huh? Why? If it isn't...
I believe this is the first time we speak directly, isn't it, Gondor?
Can someone tell me what the hell's going on? What's the Queen of Agnes doing here? Oh, hang on. I suppose we are in Agnes Castle right now. So, maybe it's not so weak to see you here. But what I don't get is, why does the Queen of Agnes seem to know about me?
That's... well, it's a long story. The Vandham name, and those that bear it, have a deep meaning for me.
You mean my family?
In the past, we were saved by a man called Vandham. He taught us a lot about life, and what it was we were called to do. It's no exaggeration to say that without him, there would be no me.
Huh? A real deep connection between Nia and Gondor's fam. Spooky.
The memories of it are all but lost now. These were events of the distant past.
Oh. More to the point. Seems you dads have gotten pretty used to chumming up with royalty. Like it's no big thing.
Well, Nia asked us to treat her that way. Like another one of the gang.
Come on, Gondor. Surely you more than anyone wouldn't expect us to mince our words around Nia.
Wind your neck in, will ya? Nothing wrong with how I talk.
Oh, you're so bold and unabashed. I simply adore it.
I suppose I am.
I mean, you've passed through the conflict with the false queen. maintained order in the castle. There are a lot of things that came about because of your blood, sweat, and tears, Gondor.
Huh? Well, that's a real heck of a compliment. Too much for the likes of me may be a match. All I reckon we really did was set a few boundaries to stop things going daft. I don't have a clue about your acne and folks though.
You're just being humble, Gondor. Please, there's no need for it. It's not easy to earn people's trust, to maintain the balance, and you do all that while still remaining natural, unadulterated Gondor.
Oi! I'm basically an adult. I'm almost... Ah, forget it.
Condor, you really soften up when you get a few kind words, don't you?
Huh? Who you calling soft?
I hope Agnes can count on your continued support.
I mean, what I'd really like to be saying right now is bite me. But since I got a real deal queen going to all the trouble of asking me, I guess I've got to at least consider the request a bit.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you, Gondor. As the nominal lady of Agnes Castle, I bestow upon you my sincere admiration for fulfilling the...
Hey! Whoa! Enough already! It's like you want to make me swerve.
Ah, there's our Gondor.
Just shut up, will you? We're done talking about me, alright? You Ouroboros assholes, mind your own beeswax, alright? I better not hear you've been holding the queen back. You're a real goofy bunch, aren't you? Just being around your counts as a hazard.
Pot calling the kettle black much there, Gondor, love?
Mia's memories.
Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Castle prisoners.
Let's lay out the facts.
So we've heard there are some people locked up, but nothing about the whys or hows. Being put in prison for violations of military discipline is not unheard of, I suppose. People were saying they're pretty tough as well. I suppose it's all under security's preview, but I don't know much more. Is there any point to locking them up under the current circumstances? Won't know unless we ask security. Would be nice to get some extra hands to help around the castle and city. The three fiends.
I think we need to discuss this.
Okay, so what we got next? Good question. Mia, anywhere you still want to go? Well, if you're asking me to choose, then I may have to ask your advice first. Sure, I hope we can give you a decent answer. In all the places you guys have been so far, was there ever a place where you could look at the sky up close, almost touch it? But what do you mean, close to the sky? I guess she means like, have we ever been to the highest place in the world, right? The highest place? Have we? Maybe, maybe not. Is that where you like to go now, Nia? Well, the highest place we've been to in all of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 would have to be Prison Island. Yes, I mean, I don't have any really major reason for it, but just when you asked where I wanted to go, that was the first thing that popped into my head. What, the sky you mean? Maybe when I looked up at the sky, I just longed to go back there, a sort of nostalgia. Well, if that's what you want, then why don't we try and find a high place for you? Oh really? You're good with that? I'm cool with it. Anyway, it was me who brought up this whole where do you want to go chat in the first place. If there's a way up there, skyscraping place like that, I'd love to check out myself. You guys, thank you so much. I guess I'm counting you all over again. Let's find it together then. The place will be close enough to touch the sky. Grasping the future. Cavity. Sword March. Oh yeah, Sword March. The Makana sword has to be something. After this, we'll check on the prisoners. He's asleep. I'd hate to wake him up like that, just by fighting him. Some remnants of the Makana sword.
Is this like a rare thing?
Oh. Oh shoot. Okay.
Let's use this.
Okay.
That smarts.
Ooh, there's another one right there. Excuse me, big birdie. The Cavity. This is where the city first stood, I'm guessing.
Let's take our time.
Shattered Pathway. Holy moly, there are a bunch of high-level monsters here. You think we could take them on? Let's find out. Well, only one way to find out. Let's find out. Come over here. Let's find out if we can take them.
Give me a break. We all worked hard for that. It's time to make a stand. Grand sweet fight.
I've got our back. Just knocking.
You're dealing with me. I cannot support. Redeeming the rock. What's the enemy?
There we go. Alright.
A formidable opponent.
Here they come.
Whatever happened to not being careless?
This will be rough, but we got no choice.
Yeah, they make it.
Finally.
I've no choice. Well within control.
Oh, my God, stay with me.
You're dealing with me. Cheers, you're dead.
That should give us a leg up.
What's the enemy? Anyone hear that? Make some things.
Cheers for that.
Pay for this.
there were no holes in my strategy.
This will be rough, but we got no choice.
Coming in here. Here we go.
This guy's pretty much a joke. Oreo, how much instead of cookie?
You're feeling blue.
Whoa!
Good thing we found this.
Ow!
Ouch.
This will be rough, but we got no choice.
We'll give them the point of their lives.
You're dealing with me. Extra support. We heal more than the damage.
Show us what you got,
That's
Senna.
the enemy.
Spirited. Charge.
Demon Slayer. You're dealing with me.
Appreciate it. Great timing.
Wow, man, that's the wrong one. Oh, yeah, it's an area of effect also.
I know how this goes. Jade, you're dead. Demon Slayer.
Appreciate it. Power. We can do this. We can do better yet.
Oi, how are we meant to fight that?
Zenzo Toas. Where am I supposed to go? Down here, I guess.
Don't let your guard down for a second.
Careful! Don't throw your life to it!
Oh, we'll be careful, alright.
Demon Slayer. You're dealing with me. Jade, you're dead. What's the enemy?
Advance, cool down.
That was spectacular!
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
There's a unique monster nearby.
Here's a tough customer.
Havenerisser. Oh, forget it. Egrid, I think that's what his name is. No, I won't be getting down there without getting past this thing.
Yeah, we might want to rethink taking on that one.
Huh. Tough snuffer on our case. First blood. Nice move, Tyler.
You're dealing with me.
Appreciate it. Beat you to free. Heal Harmony.
Oh, shoot. That thing's coming in. Run. Shoot.
Healing. I'll get you up in a sec.
Give us small, Senna. You need to get your feet back down everywhere.
I'll get you up in a sec.
There we go.
Things are looking a bit iffy.
Okay, good. That guy's gone.
Get you up in a sec.
Thanks to Talon's direction, no doubt.
It worked because you carried the plan up to the letter, Mia.
Is this like a rare thing?
Look out! Careful, everyone!
First blood. Nah, shabby time.
On dead.
I'll get you up in a sec.
Oh, there's more of them. Oh, good. Good. Time for a chain attack. Salvation's Ripper. Ripple, actually. Let's go further beyond. To infinity and beyond. Yeah. God, look at all this. No, let's not go over there. Jeez, look at their little herd.
Nothing we can't handle? Who's with me? We'll give them the fight of their lives. I'll keep on the attack. Cheers for that. Great work.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it. Do exactly as I said.
Oh, hello.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Come on, who else?
This one's gonna be tough.
But we can do it.
Demon Slayer, you're dealing with me. Thanks for the support. Do it, Kyle. Redeeming your energy.
Ah, can't tell what. Behold the power at my disposal. Nice.
You around, Santa?
Wasn't so bad. Art mastered.
Amazing.
You can see Agnes Castle from here.
It'd be rude not to.
Whoa, got a rare dude all right here.
Doda.
Ah, such a blue sky. Though the world changes, No matter what form it may take, the sky up there, it stays the same. Thank you. I'm grateful to all of you. It's kind of you to indulge me like this.
No, it's fine. Don't forget, asking you along was our idea.
I'm pleased you all became Ouroboros. I'm glad that you did.
Nia, what's gotten into you? Why are you saying this now?
When this battle is over, the stationary worlds will move once again. When the worlds were divided, they knew nothing of each other. In the end, they'll be strangers once again. Perfectly ignorant. As will we. Even so, I wanted to make a memory. The day when we part for good, it's coming. But still, I wanted us to share this moment. I wanted to feel that special connection, those ties that bind us together. Not just as your queen, but also as your friend.
Nia.
So just thank you. In the end, it's up to you. My hope is invested in your future. You must defeat Zed and make a better world with your own hands.
Hey, that's not quite right.
Huh?
That better world. You'll be building it together with us, Nia.
You mean...
I mean, even if we do get separated, someday we'll see each other again. We want you with us, Nia, in that future. How can we not? We need you. Rather, please stay. Because the connection we share, Nia, that's something that can never be broken.
Mio. I mean, if that's the future that you want... No, let me try that again. That future, I'll share it with you. It's not just yours, it's our future we'll invest in. For that, we need this world to end. Until that time.
Yeah, we'll be by your side until then, Nia.
Quest complete.
Yes.
Uni's the bus. Alright guys, so I would say that around this area you would see, or no, not actually. This would have to be another high place other than Prison Island in Future Redeem. Because when you're at Prison Island, you can literally see that you literally are in the middle of Ionios. But anyways guys, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.